Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, it's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
As this crowd rolled into U.S. Bank Stadium, they were bundled up, jackets and scarves, downright cold outside on this November evening. But all good here inside as we welcome you to Minneapolis, Minnesota. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Godden alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back. Let's go, baby. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ancient Gator. Ancient Gator. All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache.
First down. Fields. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. There goes a loss of 3 right away.
That's what I'm talking about, D.
That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You get the sync. Otherwise, the quarterback gets hit.
Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
14 there. First down, Vikings.
Ready. 60 out.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
You don't know no better.
Off play action. Fields. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB.
First carry for James Conner. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
That's right.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
I want that. Give me that ball, defense.
To throw on 3rd down. Fields. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a 1st down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker, can they cap it off? His counter. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the into something big.
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. There he goes right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Short throw pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come in.
Anticipation on the play, reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback. Let's go, it comes out to the 25-yard line. And out now come the Vikings. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now?
That word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft.
That's it, baby. That's it.
Draft,
That's it.
better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
I got you, boy.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Come on now, let's go.
First down, Vikings.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play really nice timing. Sometimes it can break big.
Meanwhile, here, a run on first down really backfires. He's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. It's more coming. It's more
game. But the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Let's make these babies cry all the way. Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
That's complete to his running back counter. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right. You just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook.
Yeah, baby.
You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra time in their step. You go to them early and often.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Give him 11 yards that time on the return.
All day, baby.
And the Lions will take over.
Let's go. '53's the round 80. Check 53.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Check 9. Check 9.
Kill.
Check 3. Check 3. Check.
Half 85. Half 85. What's that?
They start on the ground here at Sanders. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Go on, baby, let's go. Get
First
excited.
down,
Let's go.
16 yards on the pickup. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Sub.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
Baby.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Check.
Half. Look out.
Watch that screen. Safety screen. He's coming. Double up.
He'll be taken
He's
down
coming.
as
Double
that
up.
will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
Roll.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's go. Mike, 50. 53. Mike.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We go.
First down, this is McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain.
Your trip is here, baby. Your trip is
Offensive
here.
linemen love creating space for their guys.
Let's go.
carrying the ball. But when
And we
that
got
guy
Mike,
also
number
breaks
53.
tackles
Mike,
and creates
53.
extra yardage,
Watch this.
feel like he's coming down, and they really embrace him.
Run.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down
Keep
at the
playing hard.
31-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play
Check.
action. Toss that bad boy
Check.
deep.
52
But
is
in
the
this
Mike.
situation,
Watch
give
the
it to
slap.
your back.
Watch the slap.
Keep the sticks moving.
Go.
And they'll
It's
get
run.
this one
It's
down
run.
to
They
about
run
the
it.
20-yard line. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
Come on, fellas.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him,
53,
I
check
think of his
53.
vision.
Hey,
Straight
pick your
ahead,
game up.
peripheral. Also has that sense of holes in the lead before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Yeah, baby.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and
53 is
2.
the Mike. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Here we go.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Yeah,
Call it no gain
baby.
that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3
You
to
gonna
go.
see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
6 guy. Check 6 guy.
They'll try to pick it up with McCaffrey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of
baby, I
scrimmage.
see you.
The defense stiffens to force first down following that first down gain of 8. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end
Mike
result?
47.
Quarterback gets
Mike
hit.
47.
Off the play fake.
He's not going to get me.
Fields. And an alley to run. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun. Fields. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Boom! Big hits all day. Sack City.
I'm starting to feel for
Sack
that
City,
quarterback
baby.
back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely, he's been on constant duress this entire game. I'm trying to survive him back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. This is taken to the 18. A minute 55 left to
Good
go
work, boys.
in
Let's
the
go.
first half of play.
Let's go.
Coming up
Mike,
at the
52.
half, a reminder, we go back
Ain't
to
no such
Orlando
thing
to
as a
check
loss.
in
We
with
taking
Jonathan
wins
Coachman. He'll have
Here we go.
the first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And they get him down, but not before he takes it
Here we go.
across the 40-yard line.
Hey, Mike 52.
First
Mike
down
52.
Detroit,
Hey, watch
16
the
yards
line.
on the ground. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. Give him a couple on the carry there.
Go,
2nd and 8. And
Yeah.
they're going to hurry back to the line
52's the
now.
Mike right here, over there, right? 52's the Mike.
They gonna need some therapy after this.
Switch, switch, switch.
McCaffrey. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and
I
6.
know you feel that. 52's the Mike. Mike's 52's. Let's go, D. Big series right here. You gotta step it up.
Fan. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
Let's go.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings. And now looks to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Noah Fant, his fifth touchdown now of the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final minutes here. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Okay.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive.
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and get it.
At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Okay, ready. Mike Popo. I'm here on. Hut. Shut up.
One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So a change of possession here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Let's get
time
off
for
the
a
field,
final
D.
kneel
Let's get
down
off
or
the
a
field.
Run, you know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. This will be taken in. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
We're going to work.
The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
Spend the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys.
Mike 52.
Be prepared for some change-ups.
56.
When we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Let's go. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play. We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
James now to return. A big kick that time, 52
Let's go,
yards.
boys. Let's go.
And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half.
47's
These guys
the
had
Mike.
to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. And
I know that everybody's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well, as you said, not get to the red zone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Don't say nothing.
Looking to throw on second.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Get that one complete to Connor. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion. They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The drive continues.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Right back to Connor here on first. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Baby. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Let's go now. 10, Tuscan. 80 weapon. Dude.
At the 38-yard line.
On second down, Connor looking for space. And he is going to be stopped cold.
I'm going to hit you all day, baby.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. So first and second down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Looking to throw. Fields. A short throw caught by Goddard. And he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And now off to the races down the right side. And into the end zone. A scoop and score. Fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here.
Here we go. Here we go.
Touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
On 1st and 10, Fields. James has got it, complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The completion good for 3 and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They run with Connor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
That's it, baby. On the set. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic.
Come on.
It's now 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, Fields. This short throw caught by Goddard. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Taken in at the 22. Nowhere to go that time. It's a 46-yard punt with a loss on the return. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football.
Here we go, G, get off the
field. Game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Here's Scott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he
Here
just
comes
ain't
the
down
boom!
alive, just
I
stuffed
see
it.
you,
In
boy!
fact, before the
I see
game,
you.
he was talking to us,
Mike,
and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said,
Here we
nah,
go.
man,
Here
just
we
a whole
go.
lot of guy.
Here we
He
go.
is well
Check, check,
over
check, check.
300 pounds. He's a big man.
Hey, watch edge, watch edge.
Alert!
Third down, here's the captain. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's go.
They took out of their hands, having to wonder
number
whether it's a
53,
5-yard or a
53.
15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action.
Come on.
And we return welcoming you back to Minneapolis. Offense starting to make their way in the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Here we go.
Second down. It's Sanders. Fancy footwork at the 45. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 15 yards for the Lions
53 at the mic.
first down.
Target. Go.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. This is the tight end Fant. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
We played to win.
First down Detroit,
Let's
16
go.
yards on the pickup.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Stop.
Another run for Sanders.
Come on. Bring him in.
It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe
Mike.
someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Mike, 20 seconds. Here we go.
2nd and goal.
Here we go.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 3-yard touchdown run.
Touchdown.
And the Lions are able to extend their lead. That'll be one in the trenches. That touchdown right there. A lot of credit to the offensive lineman.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field.
44.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
You can't block me.
An
You can't
incomplete
block me.
pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Mike Fopo.
The Vikings on
Come on,
3rd
baby.
down. They've
Let's see what you
converted
got.
3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 9. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle.
We got this.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Oh, boy, I know you felt that.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very
44,
mobile quarterback.
44. Mike, 44.
They kept him under wraps.
Let's go, defense. Get out the field,
They held him to a short gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. It's a Nova Scotia credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
Here we go.
So the 14 yards actually takes them from 143 to the other for first and 10. Ready to throw. Fields sliding out of the pocket. He'll run it. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions.
Right
not
there,
there,
54
not
Mike.
there. After about
What we
the
got?
third
What we got?
one, he
What
decided
we
he
got?
better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. That one
Come
a
on,
first
baby.
down pickup of 8.
Here we go. Set.
Just 2
Ain't
minutes
together, ain't
remaining here in the
together.
4th quarter of what has been a
54.
one-sided affair.
On the
So the
double.
Vikings in possession of the
44's to Mike.
football as we get you
44's to
reset.
Mike. Let's
They've got
go.
a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Go.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. That's James. And down inside the 15,
Let's go,
shy
boys.
of the
Bring it
10.
up.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. It's first and 10 from the 12. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Hey, no.
That
44 is
throw
Mike.
good for
44 is
4.
Mike. Don't. That's the way.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made. Usually the rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The Lions are able to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing
Let's go,
else,
let's
now
go.
you've put something
Mike,
that you're trying
53,
to practice,
Mike,
right?
53.
That you've worked on
Watch the pass.
into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But yeah, this game's done for them.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Oh, yeah.
And now they're in the hurry
53 is
up.
the Mike. 53. Check 53.
Here we go.
Now second and 6. At the
There you go again.
Run.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Hey,
An
Mike,
extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here
Watch
on
the
third
slant. Watch the
down.
slant.
They'll run with Scott. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Yeah,
It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
Regular.
Seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old
53
rule.
is the
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
I'm coming.
Possession is
What?
9/10 of the law. First down, close it out.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore.
Ready. 60 out low.
Mike's poke.
First down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Let's go now.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Single. Slot.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.